Welcome along, everybody, to my watch along for the 2025 Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix, one of the best tracks on the calendar. We've had two races here, both were absolutely banging. We had a banging qualifying yesterday. I'm really excited, and we've got Max Verstappen versus reformed Lando Norris for the front row for the win today. We've got Carlos Sainz in P3. We've got obviously Piastri fighting for his championship. We've got my boy Liam Lawson in the top 10. I'm excited for today's race. But if you're new here, this is how it works. You got my face here, you got the live timings here, you got the lap counter down the bottom left that you can sync on up with, and you got lovely Twitch chat that you can type in. So if you're watching on on TikTok or YouTube right now, come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. We are live every Grand Prix weekend for every single session. So stick around for today's watch along, stick around after the race for the post-race show. And yeah, join me for Qatar and Abu Dhabi and every other Grand Prix that we watch on the stream. Anyways, it is almost race time. Now, I cannot show the broadcast live as it is subject to copyright, so find a place where you can watch it to sync on up with me and the rest of chat and watching it together. And yeah, again, if you enjoyed the build-up, be sure to follow down below. That was actually a really fun build-up. I'm sad that I wasn't able to talk at my normal volume. It is currently 4 a.m. here in London, so I will not be my normal energy. I will not be my normal shouting, but I will try to talk normally because it is a Saturday and I can do what I want in my room. So I'm going to try to talk normally. But race about to begin. The Bellagio fountain is popping off behind with the trophy. That is kind of cool how the trophy is sitting there in front of the fountain. Anyways, race about to begin. Sorry, formation lap is about to begin. Oh. Chill Ponden is nice. No, it is not. Lily, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you coming in with the tier 1. Really do. Thank you for subbing for the very first time. Sorry, one sec. My pants are pissing me off. Alright, I'm back. Formation lap is underway. Weekend attendance sold out. Okay, that's a lie. Today is sold out. Apparently Vegas is sold out today. It's a bit of a lie them saying weekend attendance sold out because... Oh no! Is Lewis stalled? No way Lewis isn't starting. Is Lewis okay? Oh, there we go. Oh my god. For a second there, I thought Lewis wasn't even going to start. I thought Lewis wasn't going to start there for a second. Oh my god. You're so ahead. Well, if you sub on Twitch, you can pause the stream. You have the ability to pause the stream, or you can go watch on YouTube. I stream on YouTube. I stream on TikTok. I stream on Twitch. There's plenty of places to watch my live streams. Yeah, plenty of ways to be able to sync on up. Because YouTube lets you rewind and pause. Twitch lets you rewind and pause if you're a sub. You're not showing the race? No, I can't show the race, unfortunately. It is copyrighted. What we were watching before was just the highlights from previous years. Fuck, my pants are pissing me off, man. Oh. Okay, we have got the top 10 starting on mediums. Hulkenberg on hards. Colapinto, Albon, Bortoletto, Hamilton hards, Antonelli softs. Okay. Not too much of a mix-up in the top 10, but let's see how this plays out. I think we're going to get a banger race regardless of strategy and tires and all that jazz. Cruxus, thank you so much for the sub. The gifted sub over to Terry. Thank you, dude. Really do appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Crooks is an amazing human being. Well, there you go, Terry. Now you can rewind and pause the stream to sync on up. No ads for you as well. Larry, Gamer Special, Kaga, Amanda, Dino, Keria, Luistu, Andre, and everyone else who followed on Twitch, everyone else who followed on TikTok. Really do appreciate it. There's too many of you guys to name individually. That was a crazy period before the race started. But thank you guys so much for all the new follows. Welcome to the stream, all of you. Wait, Crooks isn't even subbed and he just Gifted a sub. What a ledge. What a ledge. All right, let's get rid of this sync on up here, guys. Oh, I'm so annoyed I have to be quiet, but one more week and then I don't have to be quiet until Australia next year. If I didn't do a pit lane start for Lewis and take a new engine. True. I don't know why they didn't do that. Yeah, wait, Lewis starting last. Why doesn't he start from the pit lane? New engine, new setup. That's whack. Yuki's starting with the pit lane though. There you go. Yeah, Yuki's coming in now. Sky isn't commentating on... Really? Is there commentators on Sky? Here we go. Final car. Lewis Hamilton lining up on the grid. Let's hope for a banging race today. My prediction, Max P1, Lando P2, Russell P3. Lights on. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's lights out and away we go. Is Max going to get on the inside? He's got a decent run. Lando covers him off. Oh my god. Oh, he's gone off track. He's fucked it. And Max has got it. Oh my god. Oh, big spins behind. Oh my god. And Russell's going to get him as well. Oh my god, that's typical Lando. Just crumbles. He just crumbles around Max. Whenever Max does anything, he just crumbles. He tried so hard to cover Max off. He completely fucked it. Oh my god. The 2 V-carbs are cooking right now. Alright. This is great for the race. But this is also good for the championship. Liam and Hadra are cooking. I was saying it all during the build-up. How is Lando going to handle Max? Because it seems to be whenever he's near Max, he crumbles. And he's crumbled again. There's something about him racing Max where he just tries too hard, miscalculates stuff. He just crumbles under the pressure of Max. I like the defense until he broke way too late on a dirty line. Oh, whoa. Someone's got wing damage. Who's that? It's Hadja. Okay, at least it's not Liam, but still, that's not great. No, Hadja's got wing damage. Fuck. There was a big collision at the back. No, Gasly. Gasly's down in 18th. What happened? This is... How have we had this happen this many weeks in a row? How are there marshals on track? We had it in Mexico. And now we've had it again this week? How are there cars coming 250 plus kilometers an hour into a corner and there's marshals on track? Why are the marshals on track? It takes one lockup from a car or one mistake and all those guys get ran over. That is bad. That is bad. Yep, had just got massive damage. Oh, it's stuck under his car. No. No, is it Liam? No, it's Liam. It's fucking Liam. It's Liam. This man's too unlucky, man. That could have been big points for Liam. Big points for V-Carb. Oh my god. I was so hyped. I could see Liam. Big points finish. Overtake Hadja. Overtake a bunch of people in the championship, but no. Oh my god. What the fuck just happened? Lewis up to P12. On the hards as well. Lewis is cooking. Oh, I was so fucking upset. Fuck. Liam actually would have got P5 today. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happened. Look at Lando here. Not a great launch. Covers off Max and completely fucks it on the dirty line. Oh, big collisions behind. So how did the two V-carb guys get tangled? How did Liam get damage? Lawson hit Piastri, but I want to see that again. And then Lando lost out to Russell as well. What was Lando thinking? Dirty line at those speeds? That was never going to work. And yeah, shout out Russell for hooking it around the outside. Here we go. So what happened with Bortoletto at the back? Oh, oh, oh my 20-second pen. I'm sorry. That is one of the worst incidents I've seen in a while. 20-second pen for that stupid shit. Just T-boned 3 drivers. Okay, so is it Liam or Piastri's fault? Oh, Liam, the same thing. Liam, the same thing. Did not expect the inside line to be that. Fuck, that's a 10-second pen for Liam as well. Piastri's lucky to have gotten away with that. And Lewis, oh my god, Lewis just avoided all of that shit. Holy crap. Oh, Aston's got a broken rear wing. Whoever that Aston is, I'm assuming that's Stroll, is probably going to get penned for not pulling off the side of the track. Oh no. Well, Stroll's getting a good drop in Qatar. You're not allowed to continue if you have a broken rear wing, unless you pulled over on the side of the track. Okay, Bortoletto. He needs a 20-second pen for that. That was terrible. Liam, 10-second pen for hitting Piastri. Oh my god. Can you imagine Liam killed Piastri there? Liam would become even more hated than what he already is. Yeah, so Lando, Liam, and Bortoletto, none of them expected the inside line to be that fucked. Oh my god. Alright, had you can still secure some points there for V-Cub. Sky is saying Piastri might get a pen. Oh my god. Wait, what was the championship points? What did it say at the bottom? Can someone tell me what Max and Norris's points were? I want to work out what would happen if Lando retired. Black flag the whole field. 49 points difference. So if Lando retires, it would be 31. Oh, that's still so fucked, isn't it? I'm not praying for a Lando DNF. It's just for anyone other than Lando to win the championship now, Lando needs a DNF. So it's just interesting to note what would happen in the championship if Lando retired. Because there's no point working out, well, if Max wins and Lando finishes, it doesn't matter. Because if Lando finishes here, it's not enough. Oh, Bortoletto's out. Oh, wow. Bortoletto's starting at the back of the grid in the next race for sure. He's getting a huge pen for what he did. Fuck, man. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Liam was going to cook today. Liam could have got on a P5. Could have got over a P5. Or P6. If he had to finish P6, that would have been 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. If he had to finish P6, he would get 8 points, and he would have overtaken so many drivers in the championship. Piastri's not getting investigated. It's just he was involved in an incident, so he's got the exclamation mark next to his name to show that he's in an investigation. Because the stewards don't know yet who's at fault, so they got to investigate it. What did Borleto do? Borleto just completely dived down the inside on a dirty line and completely just fucked like 3 people. Leclerc past Behrman. Wait, how was Behrman in P8? Where did Behrman start? Wait, George on the back of Max now. Yeah, Mercedes is going to be quick here. How is Behrman up here? What? Yeah, I thought Behrman started like P12, so he's up 4. But Alonso's on the back of Behrman now. Okay, man. That Marshall incident is ridiculous. Marshall's on track. That's crazy. Piastri either sucks or he's got damage. To be fair, Lando's dropped off as well. Both McLarens are struggling right now. Alex has no radio, really? Yeah, Russell has the pace for the win right now, as long as his tires hang on. Yeah, with how much Liam's car got fucked, I'm sure Piastri has damage. Well, the good thing about this track is the straight's so fucking long that you can't really get stuck in dirty air here because the straight's long enough to overtake. Max should do DRS chicken. Give Russell the DRS and then overtake him back. LOL. You'll be my F1 this Sunday as I'm away from home. You come to the right place. I'm so pissed about Liam, man. I'm so pissed about Liam. I'm so fucking upset. I'm literally crying right now. I'm so upset. Is Russell going to be able to do it here? No. Still not close enough. Russell's got the pace to win, though. McLaren's got no pace. McLaren has no pace. Oh, V-Carb looked quick. Why did Liam have to do that? Yeah, so Liam would be 39 points behind. And then, yeah, if Lando retired, Max would, Lando would be on. Where the fuck is? What's happened to Norris? He's just got no pace, it looks like, on these tires. No further action for Lawson. Are we for real? What? Excuse me? Liam completely missed his braking point, slammed into Piastri. Are they just letting him off because he gave himself damage? Are they kind of just like, oh, well, he's already at the back of the grid. He doesn't need a pen. No, that's not how it works. You pen regardless of the outcome. That's a fucking joke. And I'm the biggest Liam fan, but that's a joke. Watch Bortoletto get away with it now. Watch Bortoletto get like a 5-second pen. Bortoletto needs a 20-second pen for what he just did. You cannot do a move like that and take out 3 drivers. I mean, he's out of the race, so he's not going to get a pen. But he better get a 10-place grid drop. in my opinion, in the next race. If you do a dumb move like that, you need a 10th place grid drop. I know that might sound like over the top, but like you can't just dive like that, like knowing that the inside line is going to be dirty, take 3 people out, and then get away with it. 20-second pen. Well, stop and go. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I can't believe Liam's got away with that. That is crazy. That is crazy. What's everyone? Wait, I need to see what Twitter's saying about that Liam penalty. Just a couple people being like, how's that NFA? What are good places to watch the race? The twitch.tv/Ponden and f1.tv and sky.sports. Clara, thank you for the follow. Investigation after the race. Yeah, but both of those out of the race, so they don't need to do it now. They don't need to decide on the pen now. There's no point wasting time deciding how much the pen's going to be now. Just do it after the race because now that he's out. Oh, you could be good with the new PU. Oh, I guess he just lost the slipstream train. But wait, there's a 7-second gap from Colapinto to Albon. There's an 11-second gap from Sonoda to Antonelli. Oh, Sonoda pit. Wait, Sonoda pit. Sonoda's pit on the first lap onto hards. What? Is this a strat or did he have a problem? I don't fucking get that. Yeah, but like, he's not even gonna catch Albon, so what's the point of that? It might have been puncture from all the damage on track, maybe. He pitted under the VSC. It could be a strat. Yeah, but he's 18 seconds behind Albon. So what's the point? The commentary is pissing me off. They can't see that sign's locked up in front of Liam. Wait, you're saying Liam was avoiding signs? Look, I'd have to watch that again, but I think that's a big reach. I think Liam's completely misjudged his braking. 27 random. Shtick. Hay Bales. MC. Grim. Luan. Emily. Padja. Odio. Remus. Kutup. Laroy. Gamer Special. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the stream, will you? The track is fucking dreadful. Get it out of F1. The fact that this is going to be on yearly and Spa won't is a statement. Wait, are you being legit, Tommy boy? This track has produced 2 of the best races of the last couple years. And so far, this race has been pretty good. How can you sit here and complain about Vegas being shit when it's produced, in my opinion, Vegas has produced 2 better races. No, this isn't even an opinion. This is a fact. Vegas has produced 2 races better than Spa has had since 2010. There has not been... Okay, there's been 1 good race at Spa, and that was 2023. Other than 2023, 1 Vegas race beats 11 years, 14 years of races in Spa. Nothing happens in Spa. I'm not saying it shouldn't be on the calendar. I'm just saying you can't diss Vegas when it's produced 2 good races. You think the last 14 years of Spa have been worse than Vegas? I can't off the top of my head, but when was the last? What other than 2023? What was a good Spa race? Sorry, 24. I keep saying 23. 24 is what I meant. 2021. Yeah, 2021 was banging. Like Spa is an amazing track. It's amazing for qualifying. But yeah. Okay, 2018, 2024, 2010. So in 15 years, we've had 3 good races there. Vegas, we've been here twice, and both races slap. Complain about Miami because that produces shit racing. Even if you want to complain about Saudi because there's been a few dead races there. But there's no reason to complain about Vegas when it's produced bangers. I've got the dates in my head, but I don't think that some of the best tracks in the world should be replaced by a corporate shit show. But you're saying a corporate shit show, but the track itself has produced 2 good races. Anyways, we're gonna have to agree to disagree. But lock up from Piastri. He's lost so much time there on Hedger. I just think it's harsh to hate on a track if it's produced great entertainment for us 2 years in a row. Oh my god. Piastri's throwing. They're side by side. No, Leclerc's got it. Wow, Piastri one little lockup and it's cost him. What's happened? The McLaren's poo. Out of the 3 US tracks, Miami is definitely the worst of the 3. Yeah, I agree. Coda's definitely the best. I think Vegas and Coda are. I think Coda is A plus, maybe even in the S tier. Actually, let's go A plus, and I'd say Vegas is A minus. So far, it's producing a good race here as well. Vegas might go 3 for 3 for banger races. How is Bam in P8, bro? I need to put this guy on my fantasy team. Well, my fantasy team's fucked. I had Bortoletto. I have V-Carb, which is not good for Liam. I do have Hedren Signs and Russell and Verstappen, so that's good. If I swapped out Bortoletto for Liam, I'd still be fucked. Is Charles podium cope right now? Yeah. He's not getting past Norris. But I don't think you have the pace to get past Sainz either. And saying that, he's diving down the inside of Hedger. Beautiful move. A shame we watched that in the shitty helmet cam, but still. Great move from Leclerc. Leclerc was complaining that he's got a wet setup on. Doesn't look like it. Jay, then with the bullet. Do you expect Max to pit this race? He's got to pit this race, otherwise he will get banned. Oh no, Russell's having some problems. No. Could we see an outsider podium here? Of Sainz or Hadja? Or, well, might not have been Leclerc. Lewis locked up, had to avoid the. Oh, that was so close. And then Albon. Oh, Albon! Albon! Bruh. What was that? I swear. Oh, they're going to need a VSC for that. They're going to need a VSC for that. Otherwise, people are going to drive over it. I swear, when one Williams does good, the other one literally sucks. The other one literally goes into zero AI mode. Night Owl 27 random. Thank you guys for the follows. Do you expect Norris to take a sip of water from his drink this race? No, Albon, we get a 5-second for that. He didn't do anything to Lewis. Whoa, new graphic. 5-second time penalty for Kimi. For moving before the signal. Wow, Antonelli false start. So even though he's working up the field somewhat okay, 5-second pen. I like the new graphic. I like that it's red. Because it used to be hard to distinguish between investigations and pens. Now you can just look. Oh, red exclamation mark. That's a pen. Well, Antonelli's going to just serve that when he comes into the pits. Albon pitting again. Yeah, I don't know how we're not VSC'd right now. I don't know what the FIA are doing. We got marshals on track. And now we've got debris on track. Like, what? Like, what? Oh, Albon and Hamilton. Oh, there we go, VSC. Albon and Hamilton noted. Yo, Cruxus, thank you so much for the gifted sub, dude. Appreciate you gifted a sub over Skibbity. Thank you, man. Thank you. Really do appreciate it. It's going to be interesting to see how Marshall goes and gets this with cars on track. Oh, they found a dead spot. Oh, he's leaving little bits, though. He's leaving a lot of little bits. He's left a lot of little bits. Those little bits are fine. Those little bits are fine. All right, is anyone going to get the jump here on this VSC restart? Oh, yeah, we might see some pits here. Oh, he was just slowly rolling forward. Okay. Damn. He was too short. Put your foot on the brake, bro. Oh, Piastri's got the jump. Piastri's got the jump on Hadja. He's done it. Great restart there from Piastri. Hadja got caught sleeping. He's going to go over the debris. He just clapped the debris. Is he going to get a puncture from that? Nah, okay. I think it was just plastic. But he clapped that debris. Anthony was rolling. He was moving. You have to be fully static. Because if you're rolling, that can help you get a better start. DRS enabled? Wait, what? Oh, is that just because of the was that just because of the VSC? Should be Albon pen for the contact zone with Lewis in Brazil. Wait, did Lewis get a pen? I didn't realize they gave out pens for you driving into the back of someone and not doing anything to them. I guess it makes sense though, because you get penned for your action, not for your outcome, just because you didn't hurt the car in front. So yeah, Albon will get a 5-second pen for that then. Max is chilling out front. Guys, I ordered Uber Eats a couple days ago, and the cheese pot for my chips. Oh, Russell win. I don't get why they're allowed to cut the pit lane like that. Surely they just make the line. Maybe surely they just make the pit line follow that line. Okay, onto hards. Good stop. Okay, so now Verstappen has to think: do I pit so I don't get undercut by Norris, by Verstappen, by Russell, or do I stay out? But if he comes in, Norris then inherits the lead. Gonna be interesting to see. But it's gonna take a while to get these hards up to temp. Anyways, my cheese pot was spilt in my fucking bag and it pissed me off, so I complained about it, hoping to get like £2 refund for my cheese pot. They refunded me for the whole fucking meal. I might spill my cheese pot more often. Wow. The McLaren rest must be so affected by the dirty air. Because, yeah, as soon as Lando... Maybe this has been the problem all along. All Lando had to do was fix his qualifyings, qualify at the front, not have a bad start, and he dominates the race. The second he has to start behind someone, he sucks. Because look at Piastri in the last 5 races. Not qualified well. Sucks. Is Max in first? Yes, he is. Sainz currently in a podium position right now. Obviously, Russell is pit, though. I love the sphere. I love that sphere thing for the F1 movie. It's so sick. Yeah, I think the movie's coming to Apple TV on December 12th. I'm assuming that's what that date's for. All right, fastest up for Lando. So that just goes to show how bad McLaren is in dirty air. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad I only watched the F1 movie once because I enjoyed it, and like you only get to see movies on the big screen when they're in the theater. So, I mean, I'll watch it again at some point on TV, but. To be fair, I didn't see Antonelli rolling. I just didn't see him jump, and Jolien said he rolled. So, unless Jolien was lying to me. Here comes Lewis. Big suck. Big suck. On Ocon. He's not going to go for the move here, though. He's a pussy. I know, he's too far back. Damn, this Ferrari looks decent. This Ferrari looks decent the way it's following this car in front. Oh, into turn 1? No. Red Bull looks good. Ferrari looks good, though, on board with it. He's also doing better laps after the wheel. He hasn't set the fastest lap, which is a bit concerning. 35.8. He's currently matching Max's laps. Oh, wow. The fresh hards are worse than 19 lap or same as 19 lap old mediums. Interesting. Yeah, Russell's not really going to undercut Max here at this rate. Five-second pen for Albon, fair for driving to the back of Lewis. Wow, so Bortoletto, Albon, Liam. All menaces this race. Antonelli. I had your boxing from P6. And George clearing Hadja, but Hadja's about to pit, so it doesn't even matter. The Reese, name of the follow. Oh, Lewis got past Ocon as well. Lewis doing okay. You think he's winning? I think Max will win at this rate, but anything can happen. I think Russell's got pace. I think Lando's got pace. I just don't know how I feel about this Russell undercut. Hey, me. Yeah, I think this is great information for Verstappen and Norris right now, knowing they can keep cruising on this tire, go longer on the mediums, and when they go into the hards, they won't. Russell will be on much more used hards. That might have been a bit of a fuck up from Mercedes, to be honest. And Albon's got a reprimand for his starting procedure. Interesting. Do Albon serve the pen and then retire the car? Yeah, they might. He's 30 seconds down. I mean, look, safety car could be possible. He could stay in it, but here we go. Leclerc and Sainz racing for the P3 at the moment, or P4, but probably a grand scheme of things. Yeah, does Charles have the pace to maybe hunt down Russell? Would be interesting. What's a reprimand? Reprimand is like a warning, basically, like an official warning. All right, pedestrian. Great stop. All right, so Lando's getting a poo stop, right? That's what that means. I mean, actually, 2.7 actually isn't amazing. It's okay. But still, that means Norris getting a bad stop. That's how it happens. That's how it works. Oh, so no one got a picture of the mini screen. Nope. Sonoda's struggling behind Colapinto right now. Lando caught up to Max after the dirty air disappeared from Russell and then dropped back down to 4.1. What's happening? Honestly, Lando looks so strong and collie. This car does not seem like it's set up for the race right now. Red Bull's always been so good in the low downforce this year. Here we go. Leclerc, can he go for the move? Leclerc's looking for it, but Sainz about to pay anyway. Oh, Lando's in. Okay, Max is staying out, but his lap times are okay, so yeah, I think Lando needs to get off this tire because that was poo. So where's Russell? Yeah, Russell goes through. To be honest, look at that. Look at that. Lando almost overcut Russell. They basically pit and they stayed the same. So Russell's on 5 lap older tires and Piastri vs Sainz racing for position. Oh, oh, oh my god, that was a late move from Sainz. Holy fuck. And Piastri gets through. Um, yeah, so Norris on 5 lap fresher tires. This hard doesn't seem good. This hard does not seem good at all. At least on Russell, it's not. Max is chilling, man. Max is chilling. He can go long here. His time is not really dropping off. Yeah, Max is still sitting 3/10 quicker than Russell. And Russell's on fresh tires. Alonso Pashuki. The Leclerc P2 right now, but he hasn't pit yet. But he's doing well. But just not pit yet. Can Charles win? He's 20 seconds down on Max, so I can't believe they saw how bad the hard is and still pitted. Like, don't be wrong. I think McLaren kind of needed to. But yeah. Right now, Leclerc will come out 1 second behind Piastri. It's not bad. Wait. Antonelli's pitted and he's ahead of Piastri? Whoa. If it wasn't for Antonelli's pen, he's cooking. Wow. Antonelli's actually in a really good spot. I mean, he's on 21 lap old hards. Okay. But still, I was just confused because I thought he did a pit stop somewhat recently. But yeah, no, 21 lap old hards, he's poo. Jesus. Antonelli getting it past Ocon. Ocon hasn't pit yet, no. McLaren talking about beating Russell without even looking at Max. Yeah, Max is cruising. I think McLaren have realized that them pitting off these hards, off these meds was a bad idea, but they kind of needed to. I don't know. Max is tired. Max is just setting really good laps on these mediums right now. He's cruising. Yeah, exactly. They don't have to beat Max. They just need to beat Piastri. Oh, wow. Okay, Piastri's going through, but Sainz is right here. It's so good to see Williams. Like, they're not actually racing the front guys, but, like, they're there. They are there. Are we going to see another Hulk podium? We'd need a red flag for that because he has not pit yet. Clone Hard, yeah, he started on meds, so he had to. My worry now with this race is everyone's pitted, and this is the race now. It's just a one stop on the hards. Yeah, one stop on the hards. As Max is in. Good stop, please, lads. Good stop. Oh, that wasn't great. That was like 3 seconds. Yeah. Okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought, but still. He could get undercut because of that. We're not watching it. 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 Broadcast. Wake up. Why aren't we watching the battle for the lead? Why aren't we watching the battle? He's riding on the back of Max. Why aren't we watching the battle for the lead? TikTok, shut up. You're pissing me off. We still haven't cut to it. We still haven't cut to it. Oh, mini screen. Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Anyways, that got hairy, I think. But Max is good. And now he's on. Wait, that's not right. 1 lap fresher tires? That's not right. 8 lap fresher tires. Why is that fucked? Is this outdated? No, that's wrong. I don't know why that's wrong. Max on 8 lap fresher tires. Yeah, Sainz was complaining about the TV direction, so they decided to show him instead of the battle at the front. How long was Max's stop? It was 3 seconds. Which is funny, because I looked at Max's and I was like, that's slow. And it was only 3/10 slower than Piastri's, which was slow, but not that slow. Why do you want Max to get a puncture, bro? That was a shame. I feel like the end of the season could have been so much more entertaining if Piastri didn't lock out and if Max had have just had a few more moments go his way. Because imagine right now, there was 10, even 20 points between Lando, Max, and Piastri. We would be going, oh my god, Max is going to get a 10-point swing on Norris this race. Yeah, if you take away the, let's say, 15 points from Antonelli in Austria, could look better than this. But then again, Max also threw 9 points away in Spain, and then Lando got a shitty retirement, so woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, coulda. What's the chances Lando gets caught? Closest driver that could do that is Hamilton. He hasn't pit yet. So the next closest driver is Antonelli, who still needs to pit. And then it's Piastri, who's 13 seconds behind. Yeah, I don't know how Piastri's been boomba-clatted in the side of his car and he's about to finish P4 this race. Oh, Liam hasn't even pit yet. His race is so mudded. Give us a safety car. Wait. Max is 6 points behind Piastri. Oh, Piastri's actually going to finish P3, bro. Piastri's actually going to finish P3. If they finish as this is Max with a chance of the title, no. Even if Lando retired right now, it's to be 31 points behind. That would mean Max would have to win the next 2 races, and Lando would have to finish like 6th or below. Actually, yeah, true. That graphic sucks because Piastri's going to move up more positions than that. He'll probably be about... Max will probably be like 12 points behind Piastri. That'd be 31 points, Vamos. Weissline's P9. A few people haven't pinned in front of him. He should be net. I think he's net P6 right now. Saucy. Karaki. They were the follows. Yeah, this race has gone really down now. Shout out Pirelli. Thanks for the 1 stop. Thank you. We love 1 stops. Shout out the 1 stop. When everyone just starts meds, goes hard, dead. Wait, David Coulthard's commentary on the race start was Lando Norris tried to play Max Verstappen at his own game. The problem is that he doesn't know the rules of that game. Fire from David. Fire. All right, Lewis in for his second and final pit. Interesting, Lewis did a 2-stopper. Oh no, sorry, it's 1 stop. My bad. Who do you think could be on the move in the off season? Well, there's only 3 seats left to confirm. 1 at Red Bull and 2 V Cup. I don't think anything moves. I hope nothing moves. If it does move, it will just be 1 driver, either Yuki or Liam, getting dropped. and 35 and 25 time Grammy winner. Oh my god. It'll be between Yuki and Liam getting dropped and Arva getting promoted. Oh, wing damage for Alonso. Look, his end plate's fucked. I mean, that doesn't affect your car at all in 2025. But if they don't also have each 7 wins this year, Max wins this one, he'll have 6 wins. If he equals wins or gets more, then it's literally a GOAT season from him. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. But also, a championship is, your consistency. So you might be able to win 7 races, but if you suck in the others, then. Oh, bam, it almost ended up in the wall there. Holy. We're an Esteban Ocon number of laps. All right, guys, we're over halfway through this race. If you've enjoyed the stream so far, be sure to follow down below. We do watch-alongs like this for every Grand Prix weekend, for every session. Join me next week for Sprint Weekend in Qatar and in Abu Dhabi. Both weekends as well, we'll have F2 to watch. Whoa! Alonso and Lewis racing. Lewis's tires cleaned up to speed yet. Whoa! Alonso's still got... You can see Alonso's wing damage now. Okay, the Unks are battling. The Unks are battling. Yes, Hamilton made a mistake? He's on fresh tires. Hamilton's 3.8 seconds behind Holt. But yeah, guys, if you are enjoying, be sure to follow down below. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come join us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Ponden. We'll be staying live after the race today to watch the post-race show. Yeah, I don't know what's happening at the time for my fucking thing. Weird. Dark Phoenix. Bot Kyle, I think it's falling. Did Max already pit? Yep. Okay, who still needs to pit? Let's have a quick look. Antonelli needs to pit. And Gasly needs to pit. That's it. Kimmy cooking? No, he needs to pit. And he's got a 5-second pen. I mean, he could go to the end of the race on these hards, but yeah. Who's your favorite driver? Max and Liam are my 2 faves. Kimmy's going the distance. Well, his tire's going to fall off, and he's got a 5-second pen. So if he hangs on if he hangs on the top 6, I'll be shook. Maybe in a perfect world, no, he can't. There's no way with his 5-second pen he finished the head edger. Race feels like it's been going for ages, really? For me, it hasn't felt like that. I feel like this has been like this exact amount. It's just a shame that now it feels like these last 18 laps are going to be dead as fuck. Oh yeah, Norris pumping out fastest laps. Whoa, 6 tenths quicker than Max. He's on the back of Russell now. Okay. Norris found some pace here. Maybe we see a battle for the lead. Low-key at this point, the championship's over, so come on, Lando. Catch up, give us something to cheer on. And watch. Every race besides Australian Silverstone kind of sucked this year. I strongly disagree. So that's basically Russell saying he'd be happy with a P3. Okay. Australia, Silverstone, Brazil. Mexico. Zandvoort, I think. Baku. Fuck, I can't remember half the races now. There's a lot of decent races this year. There's also a lot of stinkers. But they were made up for with qualies, with sprints. A lot of good qualities this year as well. And also just loved so much off track in Formula One. I think this is my favorite F1 season other than 2021. Obviously, 2021 is always going to be the best season until there's a season where there's a championship fight as intense, as close, as good, with better on track racing. Oh, Norris getting the wriggle on for Lewis, for Max now. Yeah, 2021 was the perfect season. The only thing it didn't have was good on-track racing throughout the entire field. So until we have a season that's as good, championship that's as good as 2021 with good on-track racing, nothing's been 2021. So for 2025, in my opinion, to rank higher than all the seasons I've watched since 2019. Yeah, I think it's been a great season. I've really enjoyed it. A lot of good moments on and off the track. Good on-track racing, great midfield. I've enjoyed it. All right, here we go. Lando for P2. His pace completely fell off, but he's clawed it back. Oh. This should be an easy overtake. Russell's not going to be able to do anything. Yeah, nothing Russell can do. Lando's done it. Well done. Can he chase down Max now, or is Max conserving? Yeah, good point. Maybe Russell's still dealing with some steering problems. Russell didn't even try. I mean, he couldn't. It's a straight. That guy, Lando had DRS. There's literally nothing Russell could have done there. Literally nothing. What about a Max? Max is chilling P1. Alright, so 5 seconds. Lando needs to close on Verstappen now. I did put Lewis onto mediums when hard's a better tight. No, medium's a better tight. Do you see the stints these guys were doing at the front, at the start of the race? Medium is way better. Lots Russell could have done, but it wouldn't have been legal. Big info. You think Lando catches Max? I'll let you know in 2 laps time. I just want to see what Max's lap times are now. I think he was conserving before. King Ethan, Night Am, no, Coben. Thank you for the follows. 24 best to worst in your opinion? 24, 22, 25, 23. Really? 24 was really good. Maybe I didn't enjoy 24 as much because I wasn't streaming it. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's a blue flag car. Okay. Yeah, maybe I just didn't enjoy 24 as much because I wasn't streaming. 24 was a good year. Oh, I don't know. I still feel like this year was better because of the championship. Maybe there's more better races. No, but the thing is, Miami last year was poo. Monaco was poo. Like there was a lot of good moments. Put it this way: last year had better moments. Like so many different new race winners, like blah blah. But I think this year had better races. I don't know. I'd have to rewatch both the seasons. Is the race done? No, we got 14 laps to go. I disagree, Kiara. Don't be wrong. This race hasn't been great, but the last 2 races in Vegas have been so good. I don't think it's fair to criticize this track because of one race out of the 3 years. Um, I think the tires are shit. Like we've got a one-stop race and everyone just started on the same tire. That's so dead. It's so dead. Yeah, Norris is not closing on a max now. Danger Bear, thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm retiring. He didn't save his pen. What? He's gonna get a good pen in the next race. What? He served it, or is he still got a fucking exclamation mark next to his thing? You sure he served it? Did the graphic just not disappear? Right. Is it PU related regarding Alex's retirement? No, I think it's just there at the bottom of the fucking grid, so far off everyone else. You may as well just save your car. No point standing out. Oh yeah, penalty serve. I wanted to serve it. That's interesting. I don't think we've ever had that graphic before. The penalty serve graphic. Hamilton should have put it early, reckon. Had Norris passed Russell, missed the past 5 laps. Just pace, just caught up, overtook. But even if Piastri and Leclerc got past, there's no way they're catching Russell. 11 seconds. Are you serious? Olivia Parker, thank you for the follow. And Sunny Sant, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, not too much chaos this race either. I really wish it rained. Imagine it rained today. Oh. These last 12 laps are going to be grueling for Kimi. There we go. Piastri. No, not able to do it. Good defending from Kimi. Nice. Well done. And yeah, now the Leclerc's on the back of Piastri. Oof. Yeah, Lando's pace has come right. You're right. If Lando didn't choke the start, maybe we could have gotten a battle between Max and Lando. Because Max would have been a faster car behind. Yeah, Oscar's got this dirty air that the McLaren does not like right now. Lando's not catching Max. Max is on better tires, so his tires aren't going to drop off. Lando's will drop off first. Unless Red Bull's tires just wear way quicker than McLaren's, but we did not see that on the first stint, so. Hedger needs to get going if he wants to be ahead of Kimi's pen. Yeah. Okay, so Liam would have only gotten P8 today if he was still in the race. Or 9. But still, it's such a shame what happened to him. Well, It was his fault. Lucky to not have gone a pen. Max fastest lap, yeah. So he was conserving before when Lando was stuck behind. Damn, this race has been dead, man. Fucking Pirelli, man. Why? One top 10, same tire, one stop, medium, under the hard. Russell couldn't undercut. Norris couldn't undercut. Boring. Dead tires. That literally worst part of the worst part of the sport. I generally think in my 7 years watching F1, I think Pirelli have done a good job with tires, maybe like 8 times. Like there's been like 8 times in over 100 races that I've watched where I'm like, wow, Pirelli, your tires were good. They degraded when they degraded well. We got a two-stopper. The soft was quick. It was nice and balanced. One of those weeks was it Sao Paulo or Mexico? What race was it where the tires, we had a two-stopper? No, it was Sao Paulo. It was literally perfect. The tires were quick, then they degraded. And then you got a pit. The soft is quicker than the medium's quicker than the hard couldn't go to the end of the race. Actually, no. Liam and Hulkenberg did make the tires work in Sao Paulo, but it was to the point where it was that perfect crossover point where, you know, like Liam and Hulkenberg were struggling, but the cars behind, like, were able to go for the undercut and whatnot. And like, I don't know, what happened in Sao Paulo needs to happen every week. Two stopper where you can one stop and make it work. Oh yeah, they'll leave Kemi out for the 5 seconds. There's no point serving it. Right now he'll get overtaken by Sainz, but not Hadja. Can we just keep in mind, Sainz in a Williams is almost matching a Ferrari, McLaren, and Mercedes. Almost. Williams' turnaround needs to be studied. One bullet maniac. One bullet maniac. Thank you for the follow. Sainz has done a 3rd to 7th. Gasly Qatar told you on repeat. No, you can't beat that. Claps and chat for Pirelli, please. What a race. James Vale's masterclass, bros turned that team around. I think it goes to show how important a team principle is. Shout out Kimi though, doing a really good job of holding these two up. Max deserves the title more than McLaren's. I think as a driver, yeah, he's been the best driver this season, but unfortunately, that is not how championships work. You know, you could say X player is the best football player, but he's not going to win the championship without the 10 players on his team, and that's how Formula One works. Max might be the best driver, but his team, his mechanics, his principle, his everything wasn't good enough to beat the McLarens. That's just how a team sport like this works. Yeah, if this was IndyCar and equal cars, then yeah, Max would probably be champion. But this is a team sport, not an individual sport. So anyway, in my opinion, anyone who says Norris or in this case, Norris doesn't deserve the championship, like that's just not fair. Do I think Max deserves the championship more than Lando? Yes. Do I think Lando is Do I think Lando is going to end up being one of the weaker championship winners of the last however many years? Absolutely. But doesn't mean he doesn't deserve a championship. I think you got to remember though, like in the last since 2009, I didn't watch the Button 2009 season, so I can't comment on it too deeply. I can't comment too deeply on the 2009 Button Brawn season, but 2010, 11, 12, 13 with Seb, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20 with Lewis, 2016 with Nico, and 21 to now with Max. Like, they were all seasons where the best car and the best driver kind of won. You know what I mean? Wait, what am I even saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe the 2016 Mercedes season, you could argue, oh, that driver deserved to win if this happened or that happened. But like, anyway, my point is, it's been pretty clear cut for the most part the last few years where like the person who's won deserved to win. And Norris still deserves to win, but maybe not as much as Max in 24 or Max in 23 or Max in 22 or Max or Lewis in 21 or Lewis in 2020 or Lewis in 2019 or Lewis in 2018 or Lewis in 2017 or Rosberg or Lewis in 2016. So it just makes Lando's championship look weaker. It doesn't mean he doesn't deserve it. Same thing happens in UFC sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes UFC fighters have an easier route to a belt than in other divisions or in other years. Just the way sport works, really. Doesn't mean Lando doesn't deserve the championship. It just means maybe the championship isn't as good as another year. What's this new Discord Nitro thing? I have no clue. I think if you sub, you get like Discord Nitro for like 3 months. Jet, thank you for the follow. If Rosberg kept racing, there would have been a three-way fight in 17 and 18. Well, true. Rosberg would have taken points off Hamilton, and then Vettel would have been even more in the fight in 17 and 18. If Mickey Mouse ain't waving the flag at the end of this race, I'm going to be upset. How are we doing, guys? Who fell asleep this race? Any Europeans fallen asleep during this race? Or maybe you've fallen asleep right now and you can't even hear me. I used to be so obsessed with UFC now I don't even know a single fight that's happened in the last year. I'm the exact same. Like, my hero growing up was Conor McGregor. I watched UFC every main card, every lightweight fight from 2015 to 2021, 2022. I couldn't even tell you any main card fight this year. UFC is the biggest it's ever been. Well, they're moving away from pay-per-view and onto subscription on Paramount, which is going to be big. But yeah, their fights are just... I think they've lost a lot of big fighters, like a lot of the big names. I know we're getting to the end of this F1 race, but quickly to do my UFC spiel. I feel like Conor McGregor era of UFC is similar to Drive to Survive, of so many new fans came to the sport because of this one thing. In F1, it was Drive to Survive. In UFC, it was Conor McGregor. The thing with F1 is all these people came to the sport and got obsessed with these drivers: Norris, Leclerc, Russell, Max, Lewis, blah, 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 blah. Those drivers have all existed in the sport for 7 years. Whereas in the UFC, everyone got attached to these fighters like Tony Ferguson, Gaethje, McGregor, Khabib, blah, 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 blah. None of them fight anymore. None of them are in the UFC anymore. So all these people that we got attached to and we enjoyed watching fight just don't fight anymore. And, you know, you could argue, oh, well, you're not a true UFC fan. You just watch for the fighters. I mean, yeah. If you're a Man United fan and Man United randomly disbanded and never played again, you're probably not going to watch much football because your team's fucking not competing anymore. I think that's what's happened with UFC. Just all the fighters that we all loved faded, and like, I mean, there's still some good fighters out there. Also, the grappling problem in fucking UFC. Every time there's a good main card fight, some fucking Dagestani guy just sniffs the other guy's pants for 25 minutes, and it's just boring. Anyways, that's my UFC rant done. 3 laps left of F1. Yeah, Poirier as well. True. We got like a 20-minute cooldown lap in this race. Do you have another sprint? Yeah, we have a sprint next week in Qatar. Alright, guys, 3 laps left of this race. Thank you all for joining me today. It's a shame this has been a stinker. Shout out Pirelli. But at least we got some drama on that first lap. If you enjoyed, be sure to follow down below. We do watch-alongs like this for every Grand Prix weekend, for every session. So join me next week for Qatar. Join me for Abu Dhabi. We've got F2 and F1. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I think Qatar will be good. Qatar with sprint will be good. And Abu Dhabi is hit or miss, so we'll have to see. But to be fair, we might get some we might get a little battle here for P4. What do you mean? Wow. Wait. Antonelli's closed the gap on Russell. I only just realized. Wasn't he like 11 seconds down on Russell? No, he's only 4. Wait, who was the top 3 for driver of the day? It's got to be Max, right? Who else deserves driver of the day? No one. I think the other problem UFC has is they are too Americanized. F1 did a good job of being like, okay, we're big in Europe. We need to branch out to America and other countries like Asia. And they've done a fantastic job of doing that. Whereas UFC, I think we're way too tunnel visioned on America, 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 America. That they've just kind of like bottlenecked. And there's already too many sports in America with hockey, baseball, and fucking basketball and NFL. Kimmy's tire age is insane. You have 45 laps. The fact that Kimmy is on 45 lap old hards and defending this much, this well, is insane. Whoa, Lando nursing an issue. Wait, Russell's just gained 2 seconds on Norris. No way. No way. Surely he's... Oh my god, Russell's catching quick. There's only 2 laps to go, but Russell's catching quick right now. Is Lando about to retire? He just caught another second. Captain Zeta-Jones waving the flag. If Lando retires here, this would be crazy. I mean, it means nothing for the championship, to be honest. Russell's closing. Why aren't we watching it? He's just lost another 5 tenths. I don't think it'll be enough, but why aren't we watching it? Is it actually a 24 gap? I'm fairly sure it's 31 point gap. Okay, yeah, it's at 7.5 now. No, 6.9. Why are we watching him? Why are we watching him? Is he actually retiring? Russell's caught 6 seconds in 1 lap, and there's 1.5 laps to go. One lap to go. Russell's caught 6 seconds. We're not watching it because F1's fucking brain dead. Also, Antonelli's closed 2 seconds on Russell. Why are we watching this, bro? Like, there needs to be someone in the director's booth, like a normal fan like me, sitting there being like, "Hey, by the way, you're not watching Russell. He's catching so much. He's catching so much. He's catching so much. They've still got a whole lap to go. Why are we watching this? Why are we watching this?" He's low on fuel. He's lifting. He's critical fuel. Why are we watching this? Can we ride on board with Lando to see what the fuck he's doing? To be honest, Lando had such a big gap. He's probably chilling, but 4 seconds. It's 4 seconds. Why aren't we watching this? Antonelli's caught Russell now. What's happening? Anyways, Max Verstappen, big dub. Did it on that one, exactly like I predicted. What a guy. What a guy. I don't think it means anything for the championship, but big race, big race. Big win, I should say. Wow. We're not going to watch it. There we go. Fuck me. He's going... Oh my god, Russell's right there. He's going so slow. He's going so slow. All right, Lando was able to cruise home. That was too close. And Russell P3. Amazing drive from Antonelli on those used tires. Such a shame about the 5-second pen. Oh, he hung on. Oh, he hung on to P5. Wow. Well done, Antonelli. He deserved P4 for how well he raced just then. Yeah, Leclerc P6, Sainz P7, Hadja P8, Hulkenberg P9, Hamilton recovered to P10 from last, not bad. Simply lovely. Still a chance for Orlando DSQ, because that's very similar to Checo and Baku 2021, very similar to Seb in Hungary 2021, where they're lifting and coasting on the last lap, and then he hasn't pulled over, though. He hasn't pulled over. Is he going to have enough fuel? Oh my god, if Lando gets DSQ, that would be a huge... his fans would be crying. You would hope that lifting and coasting for 2 laps, losing 10 seconds a time, would be enough. I honestly think I don't really like Mercedes' strat today. I feel like them pitting Russell that early, I get what they were trying to do with the undercut, but look, hindsight, it wasn't the right decision, because the hards were not good for an undercut, and he ended up just kind of being on used tires at the end. In saying that, though, something was wrong with Russell's car, because Antonelli was closing quick on Russell, and he's on 18 lap more used tires. So yeah, I'm not really sure what happened to Russell there. He must have had a really bad issue. So look, put it this way. If Russell didn't have problems, he would have beaten Norris that race. Especially the issues Norris had. And if Antonelli didn't have his pen, he would have beaten Piastri. So Honestly, I think Mercedes was second best team this weekend. Max best driver slash team. I think Mercedes P2, McLaren P3. I don't know what happened to McLaren. Like, I generally think Russell would have won if he didn't have that issues with his car. Because Kimi was able to close that much on Russell with those tires. Imagine what Russell would have done without a steering problem. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching today. Really do appreciate it. The stream is going to stay live for another hour, so stick around. We've got the post-race show to watch. We've got all the stuff from Vegas to watch, the interviews, the podium, so stick around. If you're watching on TikTok right now, come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. Same with YouTube. Otherwise, hit the follow button down below. And we'll be live next week for Qatar. We'll also be live tomorrow on the stream to do our Grand Prix review and driver ratings. Who got driver of the day? I hope it's Max, because I had Max in my fantasy team. I had Max and Russell in my fantasy team. So at least I would have cooked in that department, but I don't think I cooked in many other departments, unfortunately. What do you say about Lando getting a DSQ? So Lando was lifting and coasting on those last 2 laps from what we can assume is a fuel problem. And if he doesn't have enough fuel to give to the stewards after the race, he'll get a DSQ. Anyways, let's do another little rundown of the grid while we wait for these guys to get out of their cars. So Verstappen, amazing race, exactly like we predicted. I literally said lap 1 he's going to get past Lando. Lando will do something where he'll just crumble, and Max will just cruise off to the distance with his low DRS car, and McLaren will struggle with their following another car. Exactly that happened, word for word. Too easy to predict. Norris P2, he did well to hang on to P2. I don't think he would have hung on to P2 if it wasn't for Russell's steering problems, especially with that problem he was dealing with. But still, P2, he can be happy with that. He's extended his gap even more on Piastri. Russell P3, a shame about those steering issues. He would have 100% got Norris without those. And I think he would have at least raced Norris for P2 if he didn't have them. And Piastri, I mean, well done to recover to P4, but his pace wasn't better than Antonelli. And he was going to finish so far off Norris if it wasn't for Norris's issues. Antonelli, amazing job. 48 lap hards, hung on to P5, only finished 2 seconds behind his teammate. Obviously, yes, Russell had a steering issue, but still, beat Leclerc. Stinker for Ferrari. P6, I mean, it's not bad, but it's just not great for Ferrari standards. I think that means Ferrari, does that mean Ferrari drop behind Mercedes and Red Bull even more in the constructors? It would, right? Oh my god. Sainz, best of the rest. Well done. Great weekend. Best he could have done, really. And look, only 4 seconds off of the Ferrari and the Mercedes. That's so good to see. What is this? Dude, there's too many collabs in F1 at the moment. We've got Terry Crews driving a Lego Cadillac car. Wait, why is he in a Cadillac? Ford won't like this. Ford won't like this. Wait, he's got glasses? What is this? What is this, bro? There's too many collabs in F1. We got fucking Mickey Mouse waving the flag. Hello Kitty waving the flag, I should say. Mickey Mouse in the fucking grid walk. Lego Cadillac. Bruh. Now, you gotta love F1 with all the collabs and all the sponsorships that they're doing. Like, you could argue this is a bit tacky, but you could also argue, like, this is great for their money. This is great for social media content. It's a bit of fun for us. Oh my god, wait, I need to listen to this cooldown room. We'll continue yapping after this, but I want to listen to them in the car. Oh, okay. What is this, bro? Yeah, great drive from Hadja. A shame. Oh, wait, we go. Cool down. They keep cutting the audio. This is going to take forever, bro. They're going to go all the way to the Bellagio? It's going to take 10 minutes. Yeah, Hadja, great job on P8. It's a shame Liam had that incident. He's so lucky that he got away with a 5-second pen. How is Terry Crews always at F1, bro? Like, I get he's a fan, but like, uh. Hulkenberg, well done on P9. Start outside the points, finished in the points. Lovely. And Hamilton, good recovery from P20 to P10, but he shouldn't be qualifying there, and he shouldn't be finishing 20 plus seconds behind his teammate. Like, he just lock in, bro, lock in. Haas, Behrman at one point was running in P8. Not sure how he's ended up finishing behind Ocon. That kind of sucks. Alonso's well and truly dropped outside the points. He got wing damage at one point. Yuki wasn't able to move through the field. Gasly got fucked on that one. Liam fucked himself on that one. Colapinto somehow finished last. Albon retired with a pen. Bortoletto, very clumsy lap one. Am I going to Stroll? Oh, Stroll just got taken out. That's unfortunate. Poor Stroll. Stroll got fucked this weekend. Fucked by his team. Fucked by Bortoletto. Dude, it's going to take ages to get to the Bellagio. Oh my god. Oh my god, those fans. Bro, what is this? Wait, that first lap would have been juicy to watch on the cooldown room TV. I'm trying to listen to the fucking cooldown room right now. Oh, Max just swore. Yeah, the video is where I was saying Max just swore. Lol. Is that meant to be a Christmas bauble? That's so pretty. Wait, this is max speed? Wait, you found the radio? What is this, bro? Finally. Oh, if we're heading back in that, I can't be asked, bro. Head back in the fucking normal Cadillac. Yeah, so people wondering what is this what's happening. So Vegas go drive the track all the way to the Bellagio to do the interviews while they get the podium set up back at the main part. Then after the interviews are done, they drive back on the track all the way to the podium, which will be set up. There's no podium in Vegas. They prefer to do it a bit more differently, in an extravagant way, which is nice. Like I said, I feel like F1 need to do a better job of doing pre and post race kind of like build ups and shows, and like mixing it up for Vegas with like an interview at the Bellagio fountain with the fountains going off and then a different podium. I like it. What is it? What is this double interview? It's just like awkward. Dude, the mics this weekend suck. Bro, the build up audio sucked. This audio sucks. Wait, was that Max's 69th win? Oh. Oh, he's the actor in Avatar. I love that film. I didn't realize because he wasn't blue. He's Australian as well, isn't he? Wait, is Avatar produced by Paramount? I bet you that's the reason. Oh, no, it's produced by 20th Century. What? Why is Sam Worthington there then? Like, what's the correlation? Disney, ESPN, and ABC is Disney, right? Oh, is Avatar on Disney? The Avatar movie comes out this year. Wait, no, that's not right. $69 on the roulette table. There's no $69 on the roulette table. What the fuck's what? I thought he was gonna make a sex joke, and then he just went with the roulette table, which doesn't even exist. Oh, he just swore again. Oh my god, he's fine. Fuck. Guys, it's like 10 p.m. in the US. It's okay. It's after dark. Wait, what does Max mean by 169? I don't get the reference. To keep his wing on 69. Oh, that makes no sense. Sorry, I've been zoning in and out. Did they ask Lando about his lifting and coasting at the end? These group interviews suck. Can we go back to individual? Like, it was funny when Lando swore, but like, one driver talks, the other two just fucking yap. It's just dead. Just ask them individually. Maybe there's like a little bit of tension after a race, between the drivers if something happens, but that's not happened. We've been doing these group interviews for like 5 weeks now, and they've not happened once. What is Formula One anymore, bro? I love it. I love it. But like, we got the Mickey Mouse Bellagio Fountain special. Does Disney own the Bellagio? How is this Disney? Is it Disney Music? Oh my god, the trophy. Oh my god, how did he not catch on fire from that? Yo, he hit the whoa. Okay, now I see why it's Disney. This is Formula One, guys. This is all Formula One is now. No one gives a fuck. Look, I like it. I'm gonna be honest. I like it. It's just funny. We got Mickey. We got Disney. We've got Lego. We've got Gatorade. We've got Hello Kitty. The collabs in F1 are crazy. We got fucking F1 Uno cards this week as well. I don't get the correlation between Mickey Mouse and F1 though. Like, what does Mickey Mouse gain from F1? Like, I don't watch this and go, I want to go watch Mickey Mouse now. Like, what even is Mickey Mouse? Does he still exist? Does he have a show? Is it just Disneyland? Like, what does Mickey Mouse benefit from this? I understand the Disney partnership, but I don't get the Mickey Mouse partnership. What is happening? Yo, Loki, this version of the F1 theme song is going off right now. Mickey is the face of Disney, right? Yeah, yeah, I guess. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. It's interesting though, right? Because Apple's got the TV rights for. Actually, crazy when you think about it. Apple has the TV rights for America and F1 next year. Disney just signed a multi-year partnership with Formula One, and Paramount Plus is a lead sponsor for Formula One. So you've got the three biggest sports streaming services, unless I'm missing one. The three biggest, sorry, three of the biggest streaming services, all are big sponsors of Formula One. And it's like, they're all competing against one another. Like, surely Disney and Paramount are fucked off that Apple has the rights now. Like, what is the point? Well, not what is the point, but like, you're watching F1 on Apple TV whilst also getting an advertisement for Paramount Plus and Disney Plus. Like, this is, I don't know, it's just like, it seems like such a big conflict, not conflict of interest, but it's just like three people promoting the same thing in the same sport. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, and then Drive to Survive's on Netflix. Good point. Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu are now a package deal. Interesting. Well, F1's lost. Yes, I mean, like, Disney technically lost the rights to F1 last year of ESPN, and now it's on Apple. It's just crazy. I guess, like, you can still advertise Paramount Plus to watch their movies and shows. You can still advertise Disney Plus to watch their movies and shows. But yeah, I'd be fucked off if I just did a 3-year deal in F1 and then found out Apple TV got the fucking streaming rights. Oh my god, this is the longest fucking podium celebration of all. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is cool. I like this podium. It's unique. Wait, no. I thought there was a separate podium on each thing. The roulette wheel. Yellow hat's cool though. Yeah, promoting gambling is funny. Cool graphics. I wonder if they had to make a graphic for every driver. Surely. 6th win of the year, 69th win in Formula One. Max Verstappen. Wait, who's on the constructor? Is it GP? My favorite bald man. We can power the predictions for Max. Well done to 70. Why did 71% of you predict Max? I didn't think it was that obvious. Crazy. Max and Piastri tied on 6 wins each. Lando on 7. Wait, that's right? Yeah. Wow. Max has the same amount of wins as Piastri, and he's only like 10 points behind Piastri in the championship. Crazy. Oh, Piastri has 7. Sorry. Wow. Low-key, the hype beast Red Bull jersey actually is fire. When it first came out, it was a bit like mid, but low-key loved the camo. Maybe Lando will get investigated for the fuel. Keep me updated. Pix, Lauren, Sky Heroes, Staff, 6 Connor. Wait, haven't you followed already, 6 Connor? I swear you're a long-time viewer of mine. Anyways, Cool Persnos. Thank you guys for all the follows. I swear I've seen your name before, 6 Connor. Those just was brakes. Was that? I thought it was fuel. If it's brakes, then he is very lucky that it didn't happen a lap earlier. How long did it take to get announced? Probably like 2 hours after the race. We're going to be watching the post-race show, Robbo William. They said critical fuel. Yeah, that's what I thought. An issue like that would look like fuel. Oh no, is Lando going to get booed? The Americans hate Lando for some reason. They used to hate Max, now they hate Lando. Oh no, here we go. CEO of Smegma. I'm not. What? He had a Counter-Strike pin on his jacket. Low key. He literally has a Counter-Strike pin on his jacket. I'm not even lying. Charlene de Chalavo Heineken. Executive member of the board. Is she related to Heineken? Or did she just chuck Heineken in her name? I didn't know Heineken was a name. I thought it was just a company name. There's too many names, but there's too many OG companies. Wait, this is the booze? He didn't win, so no booze. Dude, there's way too many companies with surnames or like people's names that I didn't realize were people's names. Like Louis Vuitton. Basically every fucking designer. Giorgio Armani. And today I've learned Heineken is someone's last name. Like, how is Heineken someone's last name? Anyways, guys, thank you all for joining me for the watch along today. I really do appreciate it. Decent race. Decent weekend. Good weekend. I always like the vibes in Vegas. The race was pretty poo. Good opening lap at least. Qualifying was banging. But yeah, I enjoyed the celebrations afterwards. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure some people are like, oh, tacky, boring. But like, you can't tell me that wasn't entertaining to watch. Like seeing the Mickey show, seeing the Cadillac car, seeing that podium. It was fun. But yeah. that is it for today's watch along. The stream is not over. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come join us on Twitch. We're going to be staying live to watch the post-race show. Yeah, we're staying live to watch the post-race show. So come join us over on Twitch. But yeah, if you enjoyed, be sure to follow down below. We will be live next week for Qatar. It's a sprint weekend, so be sure to tune on in all 3 days for all 5 sessions. And we'll be live tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow for our Grand Prix review and driver ratings. So if you want to discuss it all more in depth, be sure to join us. But yeah, I feel like I'm missing something in my normal end of race spiel. I don't think I am. I'm hot and I'm tired, so my brain is fried. No, do you know what it is? It's because I'm not talking loud. I have to have the volume quiet, so I just feel like out of the zone right now. I feel like I'm out of the zone. But I've enjoyed today's stream. It's been good. My dad was shouting at the TV saying they should put the money to hospitals. Wait, what? The name of the beer is the name of the family of the bro. Right. What happened to Science? What do you mean what happened to Science? He just dropped behind the cars that are faster than him, really. You could have maybe beaten Charles. Maybe. JB Miller, Pix, Lauren, Sky Hero, Staff. Thank you guys for the follows. Anyways, guys, that is it. Thank you all for watching. YouTube, I'm ending the stream there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great night, morning, evening. Bye-bye.